So Ben, after I joined Fireside, what other costs do I have? And that kind of pulls into what you just mentioned. I'm like, well, you're using someone else's RV. They're paying the insurance, the storage, and the maintenance on the RV. That's what they're responsible for. And they're like, okay, so what I pay for? And I said, well, in my case, just my gas money driving to the storage lot to meet the consignment owner. And, I think some of them kind of give a little bit of a take back and they're like, are you just saying like there's got to be something else? Am I missing something, Gar? Like that's all I've really purchased. I've got a generator, but even that was given to me by a consignment owner that came with the RV, and they're like, use it. I'm not using it. So, and I can make do without it. I've barely used it.
Yeah, you're right, Ben. You can literally spend as little as you want, or you can spend as much as you want. We just had a new franchise the other day he's like, oh man, I'm so excited to go buy that brand new 1-ton dually that I've been, waiting for. Um, which is fine if he wants to do that, but you don't have to do that. That's in our franchise disclosure document as a number. If you want to buy a truck, like if you're owner operator and you've been excited to buy a truck and you're going to use it and you're going to tow campers around this and that. But outside of that, we're mailing you a big, huge marketing kit. So you're getting all the, like the swag we're wearing and the brochures and the business cards and the yard signs and all that kind of stuff. We're mailing you a big, huge marketing kit. And then outside of that, I mean, there really is very minimal cost. If you decide, hey, we're going to clean the campers ourselves, well, then maybe you want to buy some cleaning materials. Chances are you probably already have them in your house, a vacuum, this and that. Uh, Outside of that, you've got everything that you do is billable. That's one of the beautiful things about this. So if you're uh, cleaning the camper, the renter is paying for it. If you decide that you're going to wrench on the campers as well, the owner is paying for it. If you decide you want to go out and buy a toolkit because you're going to wrench on the campers, you can, but you don't have to. That's not necessarily needed. So the cost really is, very low overhead. Why? Because you don't have a brick and mortar. You don't have to go buy equipment. You don't have to go buy all the things that you typically a franchise requires you to buy. So it truly is low overhead. If you want to go buy yourself, a QuickBooks subscription, if you're going to do your own books, you can, or you just, pay your accountant to do it. It's totally your call. It can be as low overhead. I've seen people that are doing it very low overhead. I've seen people that are super excited. They go out and they buy 2, 3 trucks and they got drivers. They've done all the things. You can do either way, but it's totally up to you.
That's good. And yeah, I another common question. So Ben, you've got to pay your driver out of pocket. It goes back to what you said. No, I'm billing that to the renter. I charge locally $200. That's what we pay our delivery driver. So same deal on the clean. We're charging $150 for a clean. That's mandatory on these units. And so it's all built into the actual rental. So literally my gas money to the storage lot and back is what's coming out of pocket, and that can even be in a business expense. And
Yeah, it truly is.
the other thing this Gar, so this is what made it easy for me for Fireside. Okay, if I'm wanting to get, and I was before I knew anything about Fireside, I was looking at renting out RVs. And what does that entail? That entails you go buy an RV. Well, you're looking at $35,000 to $45,000 for an RV, one RV that is a depreciating asset, and you're going to be paying platform fees, like crazy. With Fireside, 35K unlimited RVs, platform discounts. It pretty much pays for itself through and through. And so the support system, the group, the community, all of those things added into it, it just makes it's like a no-brainer. Plus, another confusing thing that I get asked quite often is, so Ben, how do you get units? Well, Gar, I'm pretty lazy in the sense that I don't really go looking for units. I do encourage that and tell people if they want to grow their fleet faster, use the Fireside method that they teach in the training, copy paste that messaging to people, RV owners. But I'm pretty lazy, and Fireside sends them to me pretty rather quickly. So you guys are actually beefing up my revenue at my branch, and these other franchisees by giving them consignments. So I don't even have to really look for more units.